Hello everyone, this is 12th Harbinger, and in this video, I will be giving you few beginner tips and guides so that you don't make any mistakes while playing solo leveling. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's start with the basics. Jinwoo, as we all know, is the main character, and along with him we can bring in other hunters to assist him. In some game modes we can only use hunters, and in some game modes we need to use Jinwoo. You need to build both Jinwoo and the hunters. When you are using Jinwoo, the other hunters will just come in to assist him in different ways. It can be buffs, damage, or heal. If you have played Honkai Impact, you can think of it like Elysian Realm supports. Jinwoo levels up with your account level, and this increases the level cap of your hunters as well. That is, if Jinwoo is level 8, you can take your other hunters to level 8. You all will be confused about the stat points. As you level up, you will keep getting stat points. Here's a brief overview of each stat. Strength is the primary damage increase. Vitality is for your own survival. Agility increases crit rate and damage. Intelligence gives more MP and cooldown reduction, and lastly, perception increases the minimum damage dealt to enemies. I recommend going for around 80 stats on precision and go equally on agility and strength. Now, as the game proceeds, you will be able to get artifacts and get good crit ratio. So now it's better to allocate your points to precision and strength. You can go for 90 to 100 points into precision, and other stats you can put it in attack. As you proceed into the late game, you will get good weapons which give precision. So this also reduces the need for precision points. Anyways, don't stress too much on this. I will make a detailed video for this later. I will be making build guides soon, as it seems a bit complicated, and for new players it will be very confusing, so it's not needed delving so deep into it currently. The main equipment needed for Jinwoo is the weapons. Getting good weapons will boost your performance by a lot, just like it is in Honkai Impact. Each weapon has a different effects and skill which changes his playstyle. If you have played Honkai Impact, you will know how each weapon affects playstyle, as they also have a different weapon skill. Each weapon has different elements attached to them and provide variety of playstyle. Like if you equip a bow, you will switch into a ranged playstyle. As you proceed in the game, you will be able to switch between two weapons. We also have the skills tab. There are various skills. You can read them to know what they do. You can equip runes on the skills to change the skill action or effect to make them more powerful. At the beginning, focus on leveling only few of the best weapons and few hunters. Don't go investing too much into multiple characters or weapons, as this game is not that F2P friendly. Next, we also have artifacts. This can be farmed, but for early game, you won't be focusing much on farming these. So I will try to make a detailed video for this. Similarly to Jinwoo, hunters also need weapons and artifacts. They have their own signature weapons which amplify their damage. They also have skills and passive, just like Jinwoo. Getting dupes of hunters also give various upgrades, just like in other gacha games, a popular comparison being constellations of Genshin Impact. Make sure to read their skills to get a knowledge of what they do. The support skills here are utilized when they are used with Jinwoo. Just like the hunters, you can also get weapon dupes to upgrade them. Now let's move on to the summons. Here we have limited banners and a standard banner. Just like it is a rule in Genshin Impact that never spend your Primogems on standard banner. Similarly, never spend your Essence Stones on standard banner here, so save it for the limited banners. Eventually, you will get a lot of standard banner summons. Starting with the standard banner, here we can include 4 weapons or characters in the rate-up list. You can select characters or weapons. Jiwoo and Enma are the most popular picks for characters. I also recommend putting a weapon for Jinwoo here, as they are very important. The Demonic Plume is an amazing weapon. You can add another weapon or a character here. The Thetis Grimoire has a nice control effect which can make your gameplay easier. The Grimoire works better as a secondary weapon on Jinwoo for support. You can click on the recommended list to check the popular picks. In the rate-up banner, the pity system is somewhat similar to Genshin Impact's pity system. The pity gets carried over to the next banner. There's a 50% chance of getting the rate-up character, and the remaining 50% chance is of getting any standard banner weapon or character. If your first SSR from this banner is not the limited character, your next SSR will be guaranteed rate-up character. For example, if you get Jiwoo instead of Cha Hien on her banner, your next SSR will be guaranteed Cha Hien. Soft pity here starts from 64th pull, and on 80th pull it's the guaranteed featured SSR. Rerolling in this game is extremely easy and can be done within few minutes. I have a separate 4-minute video in that, so do check it out. I got Jahi in around 14 summons by rerolling a few times. Do all your stories as they give generous rewards and experience. Also do your side stories and everything here. Clearing a chapter gives 2 standard banner summons, and getting max stars on the battle missions give another 2 summons. However, there are certain blocking points where you won't be able to proceed unless your Jinwoo is of certain level. So in such situations, you need to look for XP through other methods. Gates are a reliable method of getting good XP points. Always look for high-value gates. You can always rescan for other gates. S-rank gates, purple, gold, and red gates are some high-value gates. But in early game, it can be difficult to find them, so rescan until you get a decent gate. Rescanning has a 5 minutes timer. You can do it multiple times until you get a gate with good rank for your level. You can check the logo and see which characters we need to use for each gates. Gates with Jinwoo logo needs you to use Jinwoo, and the gates with Hunter logo will need you to use Hunters. The gates keys required to do these dungeons are refreshed every day, so make sure to use them up daily. You can buy the keys as well, but F2Ps should not do that. You can also dispatch for mining from here. Hunter archives are basically like story quests for characters that give us summon currencies, which is great. We have encore missions as well. The keys here gets refreshed every day, just like your gate keys. You will be able to farm artifacts here, but in this mode you need to use hunters. Similarly, we have Instance Dungeon, which gives us artifacts. The difference is we need to clear it with Jinwoo instead of hunters. Another way to get more summons and other currencies is the challenges. Pay attention to the challenges as they give generous rewards. Mission are one of the primary source of getting essence stones. These are your dailies. Think of it like daily commissions of Genshin Impact, so make sure to do them every day. Just like any other game, we have Battle Pass here as well, which gives you standard banner pulls. You can purchase this if you want. It has 2 levels. You have daily, weekly, and seasonal missions here that you can complete to proceed your BP. Just like any other games, we have events, so make sure to do them to get free stuffs. The current event is giving some insane free rewards. 12 limited banner pulls and free Hunter Chahian's weapon, which is amazing. We have activity funds here, make sure to claim them time to time. And with this, I will end the video. I will make another part for this video if I find more tips, so subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.